Welcome to Sitting with Armani, where we have discussions with everyday people from different walks of life who want to make a difference in the world. I'm your host, Armani Estime, and I'm here with my lovely guest. So to start off the show, please start by introducing your name, where you're from, and what line of work you're in.
Thanks for having me. My name is Kim Fraser, from Brooklyn, New York. Well, no longer from Brooklyn, New York. I recently moved to Jersey, but I still tell people I'm from Brooklyn because once you're from Brooklyn, you're always from Brooklyn. I'm a photographer / videographer, and I've been doing it for the past 5 years.
Okay, so 5 years. How has that been for you as far as the ups and downs and things of that sort?
I love photography. I love videography. It really helped me through the pandemic. That really helped me get through that time. It was like photography is like therapy to me. So I just love being by myself with my camera, shooting whatever I can shoot. So like I say, it's like therapy. So I love it.
Did you know that you wanted to do this since you were young, or you just happened to fall into?
No.
I know you said 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Actually, I grew up I have a tech background.
Oh,
So
nice.
So I'm a computer tech, and just before the pandemic, I picked up my camera because I just needed a way to release some stress.
Okay.
And it's just been stuck with me ever since. People started liking my photos. This was like people telling me my stuff is good. And
No, he's really good.
so I was like, well, nah, just take it, make it professional.
So side note, I know Kim through Instagram. I think I just DM'd you randomly.
Yeah, you did.
So I needed a video to be done for a dance shoot that I need to do for Halloween this past October.
Yeah.
So I think I was just searching up NJ or NY videographers. I known you for way before that, but I didn't know it was him until now, which is weird. But that's a whole different story. So yeah, he's really good. I'm sorry to have you waiting that day for
Oh yeah.
it was like all night. It was so cold.
Yeah, it was a long wait, but it's fine. The video ended up kind of really nice.
Yeah, it was
everything
fire.
worked out. It was like my first opportunity to shoot a dance video in a cemetery.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm here, I might as well wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a quick clips on it. Okay, so where did you learn your skills as a videographer or photographer?
Right. I started learning like most everyone else on YouTube.
Oh wow!
So
YouTube University.
University.
Yes.
I went to watch every video on YouTube, I swear. I practiced on myself. I literally shot, especially during the pandemic, I shot a lot of self-portraits of myself, and that's how I practiced my photography. I also shot short video clips of myself. And I practiced my cinematography that way also.
With the editing skills?
With editing and lighting and video and camera work.
So you're telling me you did not go to college for this?
I did not go to college for
Can
this.
you hear that?
I did not. I did take some classes. I did, not in college though. I did take some from some other photographers.
Okay.
I took some workshops. I took a couple workshops from, you might know them, Sophia Williamson. And Julie and Jody's workshop. They like the workshop, but that was.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, that was a lot of help.
Do you know since you're still recent, new in the industry, to start putting yourself out there to say, hey, I'm ready to start charging, building up my clientele and things of that sort?
I didn't let the people dictate that.
Really?
People start offering money to take the pictures.
That's how he's really bad.
And I was like, okay, I could do that. Yeah, but it's hard when you first start up. It's hard to know when to charge because you never think you're that good enough yet to charge people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it depends on when people dictate when you decide to charge them. If you're good people, it's gonna offer money to take the pictures or videos. So yeah.
So you started off by what they.
I started doing a lot of collabs. So I started
Okay.
offering. I took pictures of my friends, my cousins, anyone,
family.
friends and family,
Yeah.
whoever wanted a picture. Would hey, you want to go out this weekend and take some pictures? And so I started that way, and build up my portfolio, and then people start contacting me money to take pictures.
So now this is in a professional
Yeah, like really professional. Like I try to do collabs once in a while, but at this point I don't have time to do collabs anymore. Like, but I still like to do collabs just to like sharpen my skills and try new things and try new techniques. So I still try to get it, but it's like it's tough because I still have a lot of clients that I have to take care of first.
Yes, which is important.
Yeah.
So let's take me back to a time of your first project that you've ever done.
The first project.
As far as your first paid project.
My first paid project photography, it was a family shoot. It was for Christmas a couple years ago. This I don't know how they got in contact with me, but this lady said she wanted some Christmas photos, and it's a family shoot with the dog. I was like, I never shot animals. And she was like, I'm gonna bring my dog also. So yeah, I rented the studio, invited them out to the studio, and take the pictures, and they love it. I wasn't proud of those photos. I was like, this was some trash.
You thought so? But you couldn't say anything.
But I couldn't say anything. I didn't love this. She was like, she really loved it. And I was like, okay.
And then another one came, and
another one came, and then I just started being efficient at it and just learn how to knock it out. And yeah.
But how long did it take you to go from like that first to now you're literally booked?
It takes a couple years. I mean, it takes a lot of, even I was still getting paid work, I was still practicing and learning new skills and trying to incorporate new ideas and just trying to be different and trying to find your style.
The niche?
Yeah,
niche. Style.
Yeah, but it's trying to find your style. Like everyone has their own style. Like all photographers, videographers, they all have their own thing that they do. So it can be hard trying to find your own style, and then you can find a niche. So you can niche down into that style.
So you work with mostly people, like, of course models, but like you do mostly weddings?
I do weddings, I do models, I do brands. I work with a lot of brands, a lot of small and up-and-coming brands. I do events, not that much anymore, but I do still like doing events.
Is it too time consuming?
It's a lot. Because events usually, you say 4 to 6 hours. Of videos and photos, and then you gotta edit the photos.
And then they want you to give it to them in the next day?
The next day, a couple days later, I was like, okay, that's not gonna happen.
At all. Okay, so since we're talking about that, can you walk me through the process of when a client or someone first book you to the day of the shoot to the end result?
Yeah, so when someone first booked me, I ask them exactly what they're looking for. Then I will look for inspiration. If they don't have inspiration, like if they don't know exactly what they want, I would go online, on Pinterest, Instagram, and look for inspiration and what I think would fit their style.
Okay.
Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they have a totally different style. But they don't know what they want, and most of the time people don't really know what they want. So go online and find inspirations and then show it to them, and then we'll have a discussion of exactly what they're looking to do, the results that they're trying to accomplish, and how they want everything to look at the end of it. And then we will book a time, location. Sometimes I pick the location, sometimes I let the client pick the locations.
Which is easier?
I find it easier. If I pick the location, because I already have my favorite location and my favorite studios I like to shoot at, so I could just get that out there and I know exactly what I expect when I get there. There's no surprises.
Okay.
Sometimes clients pick location, I was like, huh? That's not gonna work.
With the vision that you want.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. So so I usually pick the location.
And from there.
And then from the once everything is, we get on set, we go over everything once again, and I let the client lead exactly what you want. That's what I'm gonna produce.
Okay.
So it's your project, it's your baby, it's your thing. So whatever you want, I'm gonna produce for you. Yeah. And then after that comes the editing part. I will usually do one rough cut and get everything in line the way. A general edit, and then I would send it to the client, they would look it over and then send back any edits, revision that they need, and then we go back and forth for a couple times.
Do you find it to be like to have too much pressure when like you have to like rush and like give it to them in a certain amount of time, or like that doesn't bother you if they are asking you, hey, so when can I get the video? Hey, when is this gonna be done?
Yeah, it depends on the project. Like, if it's a video project, obviously, if you want the video to be proper, it will take a couple revisions. It's never going to be perfect on the first edit.
Never the first.
Never the first edit. And no one will get it perfect the first time. So I don't mind if we go back and forth for a couple rounds of edit and come back until we get it right. But some clients do want stuff like the next day. Depends on the client. Like if they're paying for rush,
okay,
I will try to rush it and give it to them the next day. If not, I'll just tell them that no, like that's not gonna happen
at all.
And if you want it perfect and you want it the correct way, you'll have to wait a couple of days to get it back.
Have you ever lost a client by like delaying the process? Well, not delaying, but telling them that they can't get it as fast as
I haven't lost them. Like I think we mutually parted ways because I did a music video for this guy, and he didn't tell me that he wanted to release the video like we shot it like on Saturday, and he wanted to release it like the next week, and that was never discussed. Like he never told me that he wanted to release it that fast, and I was editing during the week, and the edits that he wanted to do they needed to take a long time to do. And then he wanted to release it, and he told everyone that he was releasing. I saw on Instagram, he told everyone that the video was going to be released like on Saturday. And I was like, I'm still thinking the clips, like I haven't even put anything together yet. And then, so that didn't go as well. And then there was just creative, I didn't have any creative freedom on it. Like he wanted to do everything the way he wanted to do it, and he was just not a good partnership, and that didn't work. And I ended up just sending him all the clips, all the files.
Like the raw?
Yeah, and I usually don't do that, but I didn't mind. I just wanted to get out the project.
Oh my god, that is
so I just sent him all the files, and then I would say, you want to do that?
Yeah, like, it's okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was looking through your Instagram page, as I'm supposed to, because I'm doing my research. I saw this clip. I'll tag it inside of the silhouette shot that I really like.
Yes,
so,
everyone loved that shot.
Yes, it's so pretty. So can you tell my audience how you create a silhouette shot or a video?
Okay, so for the silhouette shot, that was we had no idea we was going to do that. The model was in the studio. We just was trying different things. I was like, let me just try silhouette. So basically, I put a big light behind the model, and then I lit it so the background is all white, and then I placed the model right in front of the light, and I did not light the model. That's why she is dark, all black. You cannot see her, and you only see the background, and that's how I got the silhouette shot.
Oh, you make it sound so simple until like you have to make sure like the background is pitch black though. Like nothing.
No, the background is white.
Oh no, I'm talking about like if it's in a studio.
Mm-hmm.
Like no extra light coming.
Not necessarily. It's on the camera settings, so that I'm controlling everything in the camera. I'm blocking out all the light in the camera.
Okay.
The light, there's still light in the studio, but blocking out of here. You know what I'm saying? There's still light in the studio, but there's no light coming into the camera. That's why everything is black. The only lights coming into the camera is the light in the background and the white.
Well, it's really pretty. Of course, it's gonna make it sound easy and like sweet, but if you don't get like if you don't understand like all the little details to get that, it's not gonna turn out how you want it.
Yes, basically the most important thing is not getting any light in the camera.
Not getting any light in the camera. You guys heard it from Kim.
Everyone loves that shot. Everyone was like, I have now clients still asking me to reproduce a shot for them.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna post that because that was pretty.
No.
Oh, so is that one of your favorite work thus far, or do you have one specific one?
That's
another one.
I have another shot I did on the beach with one of my friends. That's one of my favorite pictures.
I'll post that in the video too.
Because everyone really loved that picture, and the model really loved it, and she was so happy with the photo.
How long ago was that one?
That was around 2 years ago.
Okay.
I did it on Coney Island Beach.
Oh wow. What is your biggest failure, and what have you learned from that experience as far as working as a videographer, photographer?
One of my biggest failures shooting at a wedding. Yeah, I did not get the shot of the when they say you might end up pronounce your husband and wife, when the preacher says that and they kiss, that's the most important shot. I did not get it. And we had to end up reproducing it like when everyone left.
Okay, that specific section?
That specific section that was, but it was tough telling the bride that I didn't get that shot.
It's funny now, but I know when it happened, he probably felt so bad.
I was like, oh man, she's gonna kill me. I'm done.
How did you feel in that moment?
It was tough. It was like my stomach fell to the ground. I told my partner, I was like, I hope you got it. He was like, no, I didn't get it because he was doing pictures. He wasn't doing videos. And so we end up, it was fine. I mean, the couple was fine with it. It was like we're just gonna redo it again. And then we redo it and it was fine. But that was one of my things. I was scared. I was like, oh man.
So what have you learned from that lesson, I guess, from now on?
Make sure the camera, like literally make sure the button is pressed on the camera.
At all times. So you're not double checking?
I'm always double checking. Is it recorded?
Is it recorded? Yeah.
Make sure it's recorded.
I think that's considered trauma.
No, literally give me PTSD. Like, nah, every time I record, like when I was shooting your video, I'm gonna make sure that that's why I always get like a couple shots, extra shots.
Yeah, and there was sometimes like again. I'm like, did he forget to record? But I didn't say that. I didn't mind.
No, I always do like a couple. Like, even though it's perfect, I was like, let's do it again.
You never know.
You never know what happens. Yeah, something you think you're recording and you're really not recording. I mean, you look at the camera, it's like, oh snap, nothing is happening.
That's so embarrassing.
Exactly.
Oh my god, the pressure we put on these people.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you give my audience any tips and tricks, advice for the upcoming
creatives? Upcoming creatives,
yes.
Practice your craft. Practice. Shoot a lot. It's digital. Like you can shoot. There's no limit on the amount of stuff you can shoot. Just shoot. And just practice. Share your work. Share your process, I should say. Like when you're practicing or if you're on a job doing like record it and share. A lot of people like to see the process. I realize that, like even behind the scenes, like show a lot of behind the scenes. A lot of people just like the experience. Like they want to see how you work, how comfortable you are behind the camera, and how you deal with people. So there are a lot of people that's like seeing behind the scenes, like just show your process. It's like
they want to see who you are.
Exactly. That's what they're booking you for you. I mean, and most anybody could take a decent picture with any camera nowadays, with a phone. But people just like, I realize that people like booking you for you, like they're picking you for your experience, your past experience.
Your brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So practice and share your work and love what you do and not do it for the likes on Instagram. Yeah, because when you get that 2 likes, it's very, that 2 likes, it hits hard. Yeah. And you realize if you're doing it for the likes, it's not going to work. Okay, so don't get caught up in social media. Do it for the love of it. If you love whatever you love, photography, whatever creative field that you're in, do it for you. The love, not for likes on social media.
I get that, but it's kind of hard because you got people that's getting paid for having a certain amount of likes or like followers, so
Yeah,
it's pressure on you.
It's a lot of pressure, but start not done. If you just start not done, think of that. Your time would come. Everyone have their time.
Got it.
Your time will come.
So speaking of the behind the scenes one, I remember a clip that you shot. I think it was like a green screen.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really understand because I'm
Yeah. So
that
yes,
was cool.
right. So I'm trying to get into virtual. It's called virtual production. Like,
Oh, explain that.
so like in movies, like those Marvel movies, they be doing the action scenes and they be acting like in space or like in the desert and stuff like that. So I want to start getting into stuff like that. So basically, I have a green screen studio in my basement.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I created a green
Dedicated.
screen. Yeah. Studio in my basement, and I was testing it out. That's the clip that I posted on Instagram. That's one of the first tests that I did, and I posted myself like walking up a stone mountain,
Yeah, it was
like with a big light on the side of it, and it was just a proof of concept because next year I want to start offering that service. to
Okay,
the
so I was
creators.
about to ask you that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
wow.
want to start offering doing music videos like that. Like, where they don't have to be, they could be whatever they want to be, and I could build whatever set that they want.
Oh, wow. But that comes with the price.
Yeah, exactly.
The price is going up.
That's what everyone was saying. When I posted, everyone
Oh,
was
yeah, I
like, the
seen
price
that,
is
yeah.
going up. Yeah, so basically that's my, that's where I want to take it next year, early next year. I want to start offering that service to other creatives, like dancers. Like, if they want different sets, you don't have to do the same. Just something different.
Yeah, or you don't have to travel from Times Square to...
Exactly, we could just
Yeah.
build a Times Square set in the computer and just pop you in there.
Wow,
It
that's...
looks like you're in Times Square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting. That's going to save time,
It's
essentially.
gonna save so much time.
Because
You
once
know,
the
to
sun
travel,
goes
you could
down
do-
and
exactly.
you want the sunlight, and it's not, you got to wait the next day to do it.
And you control everything.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Sounds like time traveling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think that's the future of video.
For you.
Yeah.
And you ever thought about getting into like the movie, like working in a movie production?
Yeah,
How do you call that?
I shot a movie. I shot a short film this summer, and we premiered it tonight. I'm going there after this, actually.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
I gotta see that. Oh wow.
Yeah, so we're screening it tonight at 7 o'clock. We have a space right over here.
And what's the name of it?
It's called Deceptive Love.
Deceptive Love?
Yeah.
Sounds.
One of my friends wrote it, and we shot it over the summer, all summer. Now we just finished editing, and then we're gonna screen it tonight.
Oh wow, congrats. I can't
Yeah.
wait to see that one.
Yeah.
How long is it?
It's 35 minutes.
Oh,
This
short
is
movie.
one of- yeah, it's a short film. So this
Short
is,
film.
it's a lot of work.
For 35 minutes.
For 35 minutes. It's so much work, and I was, we already planning the next one. I was like, the next one has to be shorter.
10 minutes.
It's like 10 minutes.
I thought a short film was considered like an hour.
No,
And
short film could
it's
be
less than,
It could be less. It could be an hour. It could be whatever. 10 minutes, 2 minutes.
And it takes all that work
It
for
takes so much work.
Oh my god.
And I think that was my biggest project so far.
Okay.
Because it was like managing different people, different actors, and different location. It was tough shooting on location,
Okay.
and especially with young actors who's not as experienced. I mean, it's tough. It's like shooting a movie scene, and everyone is walking around like strangers and
Oh
stuff.
yeah. That's how it is
Strangers.
when you're doing like the dance clips
Yeah,
outside.
exactly.
And the camera's right there, right? And it just
Yeah, it's
no respect
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, so I want to do more. So hopefully next year I'll get another opportunity to work with some new
Yes, I hope it comes for you soon.
Yeah.
That sounds really dope.
people. Yeah.
But we're just gonna close out the show now. I just want to thank you for coming on
Thank you
to
for
my
having me.
podcast. Can you let my audience know where they can find you and how they can contact you if they want to book you soon?
Sure. You can find me on all social media. My username is I am Fraser K. That's FRASERK. That's on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. You can also book me on my website. It's my name, Kim Fraser, photography. That's embrace that photography.
You heard it from him, guys. See you soon. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.